Okay, you guys, we are back with another banging video. So it's game on. I got my rapper chain on, and it's game on. My rapper chain on, and it's game on. We talking about Kimmy Cakes, and it's game on. She's caught in a lie, and it's game on. I got my rapper chain on, and it's game on. The rapper chain on, and it's game on. I got my Okay, guys, I keep having so much fun with this little intro. No, we're going to talk about Kimmy Cakes, the Unibut queen, okay? Because Kim is addicted to lies. She is addicted to lying. She lies so much. And when someone lies, so, I think that Kim plants these lies on the internet intentionally so as to go viral, to go trending, and to stay relevant. I think it's an art form for her at this point in time, because ain't no way, hussy, ain't no way this behavior can be real, can be normal. It has to be intentional. Let's talk about it, right? Because she was on her sister Chloe's podcast, right? She spoke about the Photogate situation with Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. I have the clip. We're going to talk about that a second time with the clip included, honey, because we have to talk about it. So she spoke about buying this watch on an auction. You know, you bid, and she outbid Cartier, I think. She said she outbid Cartier. At first, she was like, I outbid this other, person, so I got the watch. So after she got the watch, she said someone called her and told her not to wear the watch because the watch is cursed. It is haunted, right? And she said the person explained to her that everyone who wears the watch, their husband dies or their ex-husband dies. And she said the person broke down that, Jackie O's ex-husband. And then because, Jackie O, the O is coming from the first husband's last name. I think the last name is pronounced Onassis, something like that. That's where the O from Jackie Kennedy is coming from. When they call her Jackie O, it's coming from the first husband, right? So Kim is saying the person broke it down to her as to how many people have lost their husband or ex-husband who have bought that watch or who have worn that watch, because after Jackie's passing, it was handed down to another family member who lost their spouse, the other family member just the same. So she was told to not wear the watch, and as such, she said this watch would be perfect for the House of Cartier, because, sometimes they have those things on display and they're just not for sale, right? So after Kim said that, the internet was like, no, bitch, we saw you in that watch. You wore that watch to the White House back in 2018. We have evidence of you wearing that watch. Some people were in the comments saying, Google search. Let me tell you, they definitely were calling her out on this one. Let's take a look at that clip together, shall we? And then I'll get back with the rest of my commentary.
This one I know bothers, I think, all of the siblings, the Kardashian curse.
I was talking about this actually today. Everyone knows I'm obsessed with Jackie O, JFK, and Marilyn. So I purchased a watch that was Jackie Kennedy's. I bought the watch on auction.
Love all them.
And afterwards, it was known, because auctions are kind of private. It became known that it was me. And someone called me and was like, you cannot accept that watch. And I was like, why? And they were like, the watch is cursed. And I was like, well, what happens? And they were like, spouse or the husband of whoever, women or male closest to the person that gets that watch has passed away soon after.
Shut up.
Well, it went down the line of Jackie getting the watch. JFK had passed, gave it to her, I think Lee. I think her husband passed, gave it to her son. Her son got the watch, he passed, left it to his wife. His wife gave it to her best friend to keep in her safe. The best friend's husband passed.
Shut up.
I never received it. I said, please don't send it to my home. And so I said, a watch like this, that is that culturally important, actually deserves to be with the House of Cartier. And they were the ones bidding, like we were bidding each
With
other.
you.
I never received that.
Well, quite an interesting story. Who knows if the rest of it is true? You're saying, would Kim really put the Kennedy name in a lie like that? Yes, she would. She would. She would. Nothing is beneath her. She's shameless, and she will call them and say, "Oh, it's just something to help my sister podcast," you know? So she would. She definitely would. But guess what? The internet was standing guard this time. They were on watch, and they definitely, spoke out on it. Kim Kardashian is a liar. Caught in another lie this time again. But does this mean that Kim is don't think that she's gonna stop. Kim has been doing this from ever since, before she was this popular, ever since she got popular, and it's something that she does consistently. So don't look for it to end anytime soon. She's gonna keep lying, but I mean, she did wear the watch, and I've inserted the photos for you guys to see that she did wear the watch. But let me know what you guys think about Kim telling such a treacherous lie. And for anyone who has been keeping up would know that this is nothing new for Kim. As a matter of fact, it is right up Kim's territory. These are the things that she does to stay relevant and to go viral. Very good at it, and it has always worked out in her favor. So it's not going to end, but wouldn't it be a mess to see one of the kids as they get older doing the same thing? It definitely would not look good. I hope none of them picks up this behavior, but judging by things, how DNA plays that role, someone may eventually pops out on the scene, being Kim 2.0, just as though North is Kanye 2.0. Yeah. Maybe. But anywho, let me know what you guys think about Kimmy Cakes being caught in another lie. Once again, leave your comment below, and we're going to talk some more. Peace.